That day, when I went out fishing at sea, white fog suddenly rose up all around me. An eerie atmosphere instantly engulfed the entire waters. I stared ahead with a grave expression. Through the haze, a small yacht suddenly appeared. But this left me puzzled. No one was operating it in such terrible sea conditions. I moved closer to examine the vessel carefully.
Hello? Hey!
Seeing no response, I secured my small boat and climbed aboard the yacht. There was indeed no one on deck, but strangely, the cabin was empty too. I took a quick look around and found everything in perfect order. I also discovered a walkie-talkie.
Valletta Port Control, Valletta Port Control. This is sailing vessel Aeolus. Over.
Due to poor signal, I had no choice but to leave. Back on deck, I discovered that my small boat, which I'd just tied up securely, had vanished. I rushed back to the cabin, grabbed the binoculars, and tried to search for any trace of my boat. Unfortunately, there was nothing but thick fog outside. This forced me to give up the search. Before long, the fog outside began to lift. I quickly raised the binoculars and kept looking. Still nothing across the vast ocean. With things as they were, I had to start the engine. However, the engine wouldn't start. I'd have to think of another way. Fortunately, I had extensive sailing experience. I quickly found the map and determined my exact position. So I raised the yacht's sail and the vessel instantly gained momentum. I took the captain's position and steered the yacht. Just as I came to the side of the boat to relieve myself, the previously steady yacht suddenly lurched, causing me to fall overboard. Luckily, I reacted fast enough. I grabbed onto the nearby railing with all my strength and pulled myself back onto the boat. Shaken by the close call, I could only go to the cabin bathroom to relieve myself. But the moment I entered the bathroom, the door suddenly closed on its own. I didn't pay much attention to it until I tried to leave. No matter how hard I tried, the door simply wouldn't open. With no other option, I opened the cabinet to look for tools. But inside the cabinet were obvious bloodstains, as if something terrible had happened. With no time to think about it further, I pulled out a pair of scissors. Then I crouched down, trying to unscrew the handle. However, this method didn't work. Just when I was at my wit's end, the walkie-talkie outside suddenly crackled to life. After hearing it, I climbed up to the window and looked out. A cargo ship was heading straight toward me.